All right, are you ready to go over some other ways to get followers? We did talk about optimizing your Pinterest site. Those are all ways that will, of course, help you get followers, but let's review some additional ways that can help you. First of all, we talked to this already in much more detail, but you definitely want to use keywords. Again, those go in your profile about section, in your pin board descriptions, as well as your pin descriptions themselves. Definitely use keywords. And you have to pin consistently. You always are going to be adding new and interesting pins to each of your boards, and you can rotate them and kind of go with whatever you find, but definitely set a schedule so that you are pinning consistently and you don't want to be an inconsistent pinner. You want to have pins coming at least maybe every day, every other day, whatever your business rhythm is. Be consistent with it so that your customers and followers start to know and understand what to expect from you. Pin with relevance to your ideal customers and speak to their needs. So if you have clients and customers in your industry currently, you could really honestly simply ask them what would be beneficial for them to know more about. What could you provide them that would be helpful? You can literally just ask, but you can also use a lot of the different tips and tricks that I provided in earlier videos on ways to know what to pin. And it really is speaking to your needs. What are people searching for? What kinds of questions do they already have? So definitely go back and use those tools that I showed you to find different ways to figure out what people want. You can also promote your Pinterest site to your email list if you already have an email list. If you don't have an email list, no problem. But if you do, definitely tell people, hey, come and follow me on my Pinterest site, and give them the URL. Make it easy for them. You also can share your Pinterest content on other social media platforms. So you can easily go and get your URL for any specific pin or any board of many pins that you have, and you can literally copy that link and post it into your Facebook page, or use a URL shortener like Bitly, Bitly. And Google has one as well. There's several out there. Tiny URL, Tiny URL. Lots of different ways that you can shorten the URL up, and you can use it on your Twitter account to tweet it out. The reason you'd want to shorten it is because Twitter, of course, allows you only so many different spaces for words, and it's very small. So you definitely want to shorten it before you put it out there, but you can do that. So promote it using your other platforms, whatever they may be. And there's also groups and forums, such as Facebook groups. Just simply go on and start searching the web in general and just find forums that also have people of Pinterest interest, so they can share tips and strategies and exchanges. There's one on Facebook that I'm aware of that has, I think it only has 1,000 or so followers so far, but it's called Pin Chat. You can definitely go into if you're a Facebook user, you can go into the graph search in Facebook and type in Pin Chat, and that group should show up. I think there's actually several Pin Chat groups. Or just type in generic Pinterest or Pinterest groups, Pinterest forums, and see what you come up with in a way that you can connect with other people to figure out what is and isn't working. So these are, of course, some additional tips, tricks, and strategies for finding ways to get more followers on Pinterest. This section, in addition to the optimization section where you optimize your Pinterest site, are definitely your go-to sections when it comes to having followers. All right, we'll see you in the next round.